Welcome back to the Mauler's Punch in the Face video blog, and well, what a difference a day makes. Or in this case, 96 of them. Because that's how long it took for NCAA, WWE, and UFC champion Brock Lesnar to rise from the ashes and K1 Dream and Strikeforce champion Alistair Overeem to fall from grace. Now, to explain how it all went down, I got to take you back to December 30th, 2011, when Lesnar made his second comeback from life-threatening illness to face Overeem in the most heavily anticipated heavyweight bout in recent memory. As you probably recall, Lesnar was crushed in the first round of that fight, and realizing that he probably would never be the fighter he once was, he announced his retirement and walked off into the sunset. But he wouldn't stay down for long. As many predicted, he re-emerged in his former home of World Wrestling Entertainment, popping up on the last two episodes of Monday Night Raw and sending the crowds into a frenzy. Rumor has it he signed a one-year deal for $5 million, putting him back on top of the world just 3 months after getting knocked off it. But as one thing went up, something else came down, with Overeem failing a surprise drug test at the press conference for his scheduled heavyweight title bout against UFC champion Junior Dos Santos. Now, with all this going down and with MMA and pro wrestling being so unpredictable, it got me wondering what the chances were of both fighters' fortunes reversing themselves again. But I quickly came to realize that's probably not going to happen. I think Brock's going to stay on top for a number of reasons, one of which is that he's returning to an environment where he's already established and very well loved, and also one that can be tailored according to suit him, even if he gets injured again. Quite different from UFC, which is far less forgiving where the environment and the fans are concerned. And then you look at business and you see that this guy is a mega draw, who also has nowhere else to go to get the kind of money he's being offered right now. So the WWE can be very comfortable in protecting him and putting the ball in his hands and letting the guy run. Not to say that his past relationship with WWE Chairman Vince McMahon has not been contentious and even at times litigious. But off the top of my head, I can't think of any time that Brock has done something to cost the company money on the scale of harpooning a major main event. Now, I can't say the same stuff looking at Overeem. I mean, first of all, look at the way he's perceived in the business. He's got his fans, but he also pissed a lot of people off in a story that broke wide open right here on Lazenby.com during an interview with former UFC champion Bas Rutten. It was revealed that Overeem walked away from his former team of Gold and Glory right before signing a major UFC deal, effectively freezing them out of a big payoff after they'd been with him for 12 years. And if that didn't piss people off, the drug test sure as hell did. Because we've never before existed in such an environment of open hostility toward drug cheats in MMA. And if you look at the business side of it, you'll see that Overeem didn't just hurt feelings, he did hurt business too. Because what he did derailed a major main event and cost the UFC a lot of money in potential earnings, putting his name very high on the shit list of not just a bunch of fans, but also pretty much everybody in the Zuffa head office, especially UFC President Dana White. So I think we're probably going to see Brock main eventing pay-per-views for some time to come, while we might want to brace ourselves for seeing Overeem consigned to more loosely regulated events in Europe and Japan. Because in my mind, what's up is probably going to stay there, and what's down might never be seen in the UFC again. That's the Punch in the Face video blog, and before I go, I want to say congratulations and good luck to BC's own John the Natural Alessio. After 5 years of trying, you're back in the octagon, baby, and we're all wishing you the best of luck in your fight against Mark Bocek at UFC 145. And while I'm at it, good luck to Rory McDonald, also a BC boy going to be fighting on the show. And also, what the hell, while I'm at it, shout out to Ragin' Cajun Johnson, probably the best lightweight fighter out there who's not currently signed by Zuffa. And everybody watching right now, you know Dana listens to the fans. Let's get on the bandwagon. Let's get behind Ragin' Cajun. Let's get him in the octagon where he belongs. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Mauler's Punch in the Face video blog for another week. And I am Paul the Mauler Lazenby, thanking Fusion Bodybuilding, thanking Roots of Fight, and wishing you a punch